Hello everyone, my name is Kawtar and today I'll present to you business intelligence model to analyze social media through big data analytics. So we are going to start our presentation with an agenda. First, we will have the introduction of the topic. Then we are going to have a comparison between traditional BI and social BI. In addition, I'm going to present a conceptual framework that was suggested for this study. Therefore, the big data technologies must be integrated into the BI study. And we are going to end this presentation with a conclusion and, of course, introduce the future work. So, the domain of business intelligence, BI, and social media have meanwhile become significant research fields. On one hand, BI is an umbrella term that includes the entire process of interpreting, collecting, analyzing, and deriving quality information or knowledge in various business contexts. On the other hand, social media is a platform to share information and make it easier for us to communicate with each other. So the problematic is decision makers want to know the opinion of their consumers about the product, the service, while these customers can provide easily their opinion online. This is the reason why social BI aims at supporting organizations to make decisions by providing relevant analytical data from social media that is emerging source of personal and individual knowledge, opinion, and attitudes of these consumers. So, business intelligence, or BI, is a collection of computer technologies that facilitates data analysis and decision-making for businesses, while social business intelligence relies on different social networks to provide competitive strategic information. Social media plays a significant role, which helps businesses uncover the limitations of old ways of collection information. So this figure shows that the system necessarily requires a completion of series of critical steps to cover the life cycle of data accumulation from multiple social media sources. In the next slides, we will explain each step. The first step involves using tools to collect information from several sources. Represent Apache Flume. Apache Flume is a data collection tool. In the following, we will describe in detail how big data technology enables and facilitates the processing of this data, which is mainly collected from social networks by Apache Flume, then stored in Hadoop storage. Then, in the second step, we will take care of the data cleaning, including several errors that require filtering and storing, discarding irrelevant data, meaningless data, eliminating redundant data, etc. And here we are in the step 3. So step 3 would allow the use not only of online data recovery and text cleaning tool, but also computation tool for constructive data use. There's a set of text classification algorithms used like SVM, decision tree, etc. So text mining tool can also help understanding how people are reacting to our brand or content on social media by measuring the number of messages, likes, and supporters. Next step, which is step 4, the data will be processed in a data warehouse in a distributed and non-volatile method. Next, we have the step 5. We will use the NoSQL language to collect all the data that has been deposited in a distributed manner, which will conform to the enormous amount of unstructured data coming from social networks, with fast reading speed, better flow, desirable performance, and the ability of upgrading the machine's memory and storage. Then we have the step 6, is about sentiment analysis. That is also known as opinion mining or voice of customer. It's a technique for determining a crowd's voice or reaction to goods, programs, people, and events. And we are in the step 7. The ETL system extract, transform, load. seeks to make data more relevant so the user views shared on social networks can be analyzed. Then we have the step 8. The data will be processed from DHL storage to be stored in a data warehouse. And finally, we are in the step 9. It is about creating dashboards for the leaders and decision makers to get a clear view of customers' opinion. So there's a difference between reporting and analysis. Reporting is the process of transforming data into information, while analysis is the process of transforming information into knowledge. So this research is founded on the idea that social media output is massive, necessitating the use of scalable big data technologies. As a result, we propose Apache Flume, which will make it easier to process larger volume of data from social media that must be handled. Apache Flume, as one of the big data technologies, will make it easier to process this large volume of data. So Apache Flume is a tool, service, or data ingestion mechanism for collecting, aggregating, and transporting large amounts of streaming data, such as log files, events, etc. So as shown in the diagram, Flume agent contains 3 main components. We have the source, the channel, and the sink. So the source is the component of an agent which receives data from the data generators and transfers it to one or more channels in the form of Flume agents. Then we have the channel. A channel is a store which receives the data events from the source and buffer them till they are consumed in the sink. So the channel acts as a bridge between the source and the sink. Then we have the sink. A sink stores the data into centralized stores like HBase and HDFS. It consumes the data events from the channel and they revert to the destination. So to conclude, this study has attempted to evaluate the applicability of social media data in BI research using big data technology that allows faster processing and distributed data so that the data can be viewed on the dashboard in real time. This study will be continued by developing business intelligence applications that can be implemented on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc. Furthermore, our goal is to create a data warehouse system that allows to automatic computation of and data summarizing to remove the need of manually counting comments, likes, and other data. In addition, we want to create a graphical model with a temporal dimension that will be incorporated to transmit the network user stability values in real time. So thank you so much for your attention.